Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys. Jane Fumi Jacob on the line. They have a very, 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 very lovely topic to discuss about, and it is how to get a man to commit to you the high valued way, and one major mistake to avoid. I've been following Reni Wade for a long time now, from the feminine woman, and I'm getting this beautiful piece from her. Getting a man to commit to you can feel like an uphill battle for many women, but it doesn't really have to be so. You can reduce the stress you feel around getting him to commit to you. It doesn't have to be a roller coaster ride for a man to commit to you. Okay? So you need to understand what men really want in a relationship. Why are you putting on so much hard work for a man to fully commit to you? You've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 relationship, and they are all looking like they are not serious and not yet ready to commit to you. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you. See, if your man is genuinely in love with you and wants to commit with you, it feels more better than you trying to force them to make them commit. See, as a woman, the last thing you want to do is get a man to commit to you out of obligation, or worse, because he seemingly doesn't have any other better option. You know, some men are around you, they stick to you because they don't have options yet. So, if anything you can do to get him to commit, then let me show you this secret so that you won't go and do mistake. Let's explore it together. How to get a man to commit to you? I have a lot. Okay, you, like I used to tell my people in the stainless singles engaged and married, you have to learn some of these facts that some men will string you along for as long as you will tolerate and never fully commit to you. There are people who are just like that. They keep whining you and whining you, pulling you and pulling you out, pulling you in, pulling you out, and they are not yet ready to commit to you. What are you supposed to do as a lady? Number one, be the one and only. The first step in getting a man to commit to you is to be the one and only. And you'll be asking me, how can you be the one and only in any relationship? Okay, so this is very important because I just have to include it first. You know, if you are not the one and only in a man's life, then he can't be committed to you. He cannot be committed to you. Men know what they are doing. You will always feel like you are not receiving enough from someone who is not committed to you, who has multiple girlfriends, multiple ladies, multiple sisters that is relating with. Even if you've been together for 10 years, you can still be the one of many women. It's not about the year. What is the one and only versus the one and many? The one out of many, rather. These two categories refers to how men see the woman they date based on their two reproductive strategies. You are either his one and only woman, which means you will receive everything from him and he will want to take care of you and take the relationship to the next level. He will want to keep you in his life forever, or you'll be one out of many. If you are one out of many plenty women, it means his commitment level will always feel like it falls short of what you need and want. It comes on and off, and you the more you look, the less you understand. This is because men tend to give the woman in their life ones of many basket crumbs. If you are one in a many, yeah, you'll be eating crumbs. Basically, if you are got plenty of your friends, or people around you must have experienced something like that. It's not a nice basket to be placed in, at least not for the woman who you know excuse me, not for the if you really need a committed relationship, you don't need someone who will be flirting with you, and that you'll be when you are the one and only, commitment becomes easy. It may still take a while to put a ring on your finger, and I'll explain why in the third step. But you will know for sure that you are one. You are the one and only. Look at Chioma. If you are in Nigeria, you see what is happening, between Davido and Chioma. Davido has a lot of baby mamas, a lot of relationship. But why is he sticking to Choma? Because Choma is his one. Right from day one, he knew it was going to end with Choma. He knew this was who he wanted. Now that a man is in love with you doesn't mean you won't have any other relationship, or doesn't mean he may not cheat on you. Hmm? Men are cheaters in nature. They cheat. That's their nature. If you have opportunity to meet a godly man who fears the Lord, then lucky you. But some of these guys, okay, so make sure you are the one and only. That's the first step. Oh. If you are not the one and only and he has other ones, just please don't put your mind there. Number two, I value vulnerability. Here's the truth that's hard for women to hear. As a woman, if you are not vulnerable enough, men will not commit to you emotionally. If you are not vulnerable, there is virtually no reason for him to want to commit to you. Men might still commit on the surface, they might even still marry you, but marriage isn't the indicator of true commitment. I've seen men who say, I wish I met you before my wife. And they mean it. Plenty of men commit out of obligation and out of pressure from the people around them every day. Okay? So this might take the woman, it might make the woman happy, like, I'm married, you wear the ring and all that and all that. But it will lack the reality of the relationship, because deep down you know that you don't really own this man. Not only that, but there's not going to be as much value for him as a man in the relationship. you know a man won't fall in love and cherish you the way he would with a woman who exhibits high value vulnerability. And this is why women who insist on their capability and independence from men have a hard time getting any man to fall in love with them or want to commit to them emotionally. Okay, I'm not actually saying you have to be weak. I'm saying don't resist your vulnerability. So if you want to know how to get him to commit, the truth is